And the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from LeBron.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Westbrook up top, covered by Smith. They get it back. Cantor. Missed inside. LeBron drives in. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jones checked in for James. Jefferson comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Williams. And so timeout here by David Blatt.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the sixth best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
And Cleveland making a change here. Verjão's checked in. Picked away. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
It's Westbrook with the drive. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Westbrook's got 15 points. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Stolen by Thompson. Durant against Jones. Right side Jefferson. Jacks up a three. That drops. Jefferson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Passes to Verjão. Stolen away. It's Durant with the drive. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
2 shots. Durant doing all sorts of things. Elbow. 9 points. 2. And he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter. You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Kevin Love's checked in for Verjão. James comes in for James Jones. J.R. Smith's checked in for Jefferson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. 6 to shoot. The screen from Thompson. From outside, off the mark.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
The Cavaliers pull it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. So he gets them both. Here's Westbrook. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Thunder lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
On the court for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Williams is out there with Smith. And it's Thompson in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Jared Cunningham, he's checked in for Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Outside Westbrook. The feed to Cantor. No good. Good D by Love. And of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
First team foul.
A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
And the dunk by Love.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Cleveland.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
Morrow, the pass to Durant. And stolen by LeBron. Smith wide open. He fires. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Smith's got 10 points.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
And Varejão kicks to James. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put that hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. I mean, last season he said that he dunked so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting him.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's James. He's got 13. Dishes to Cunningham. Puts it up. Thunder with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Durant, no good.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Varejão's shot is good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The drive by James. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, terrific finish to get this game all knotted up there. He is a force to be reckoned with.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jones checked in for Love. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Williams in for Jared Cunningham. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
LeBron dishes to Williams. Dellavedova from outside. Westbrook with the nice D there. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And then Durant with the dunk.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
It's Thompson off the drive. It's blocked. The 3 from Morrow. And James pulls it down. James has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And offensively, a great show for the fans. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Thunder leading by 4. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cannon. Morrow is the 2 with Durant the 3. And it's Westbrook in the point guard position. From deep, Morrow. LeBron grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Durant with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got the ball. 3-on-3. Stolen by Kansas. And finished off by Westbrook.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
The Thunder with the lead. Outside for Durant. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Love with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter.